Hey YouTube, it's your girl Queen P, and you already know what it is. I'm back with another video, you feel me? So basically, as you guys can tell on the title, sis, why does your vagina stink? Or why do you think your vagina stinks? I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you. Let's get into this video. So, me personally, I'm just going to talk on me and my experiences because everybody is different. I don't know why everyone else's vagina smells or whatever, but I mean, if you're a woman and you know it's kind of the same or something, I don't know, maybe it's not the same, but let's just talk. Okay, so basically it's just so weird, y'all. Okay, so for me and my experiences, okay, this video is about to be some TMI. You know, we're females here. You know, it is what it is. We're about to get into this. You feel me? So, basically, okay, so when I was, like, coming up or whatever, not, like, younger, but I always say that I'm a type 1 diabetic. So, my sugars have recently been getting good and everything like that, but a while back ago, I was using the NuvaRing, which is a birth control method that you place inside your vagina to prevent you from getting pregnant. And this was a while ago though. So I would take it out and insert it, and every time I would take my NuvaRing out, TMI, I will just, you know, that's, I mean, we all do it. I don't know. I did anyways. And it wasn't as fresh as it should have been. And, I'm not saying that it stank or anything like that. It didn't smell like fish or anything bad. It just had like an onion smell. Y'all, I'm sorry, but it did. And like, I'm like, why does my vagina smell like onions? Like, I don't even eat onions like that. You feel me? So like I said, I be watching a lot of hygiene videos. One girl that I love watching is Chloe Yasmin. She is a YouTuber here, a big YouTuber on here. If you don't know who Chloe Yasmin is, this is Chloe Yasmin. She's a huge YouTuber on here. She's young, and I was watching a lot of her videos and things like that, and I watch a lot of other people's videos about, you know, just things like that, female things. So anyways, so I was just wondering, like, why does it, you know, like that? So basically the thing is, like, you can have a bad odor. It will happen in various reasons. You are not cleaning it properly. You're not wiping properly. You're not eating properly. Things like that. Alcohol, if you consume a lot of alcohol, you know, just things like that. Using the bathroom a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sex, whatever the case may be. For me, I just felt like it was me eating my bad eating habits. And that's why my sugar was always out of control too. So I would drink a lot of sodas. I would eat a lot of, you know, greasy foods and, you know, things like that. And my sugars would always be high and stuff. And I would catch, you know, like I said in my other video, yeast infections. And so I was like, this is weird. So I had switched up my diet just because my sugars were acting crazy. They were out of whack. So I switched up my diet because of that. And after I did that, I noticed that after a while, when I had stopped, you know, eating all that junk food and stuff like that, I haven't cut it completely out of my diet, but I have cut back on some of that stuff. And once I did that, and I was doing my NuvaRing and doing all the tests, the sniff test and everything like that, it wasn't smelling no more. Like, I wasn't smelling nothing. Like, nothing at all. And I'm like, I don't smell anything. So I was like, that's probably, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, by me switching up what I eat, what I put in my body and stuff like that, and the fact that, you know, I was just cleaning differently down there and everything, it started to smell different. It started to have no scent at all, which was amazing to me, which is the thing that you want. You don't want no scent down there. You don't want no type of smell or scent down there. So basically, if you're diabetic and, you know, you're having issues down there and, you know, you're just wondering why or if you're not even a diabetic or whatever, and you're just wondering why it smells down there or stuff like that. So basically, what you should do if you smell down there or anything like that, first of all, you need to, like, take a bath. You need to take a bath. Second of all, you really need to use some type of soap down there. Okay, for me, I use soap down there. There's a lot of people who say you shouldn't use soap, you should just use hot water. For me, I use soap down there or body wash down there because it doesn't do nothing to me, and I've been doing this for years. Everyone is different, but I'm just saying, I don't know anyone who does not use soap down there. I'm sorry. If you are someone who just uses hot water down there, I don't know. I don't know who told you to do that, but I don't know nobody who just uses hot water down there, like, because like I said in my other video, we do so much down there. We have periods, we pee a lot, we have sex. You know, we sweat down there, especially if you're a natural person who don't like shaving. I know some people who are natural who just likes hair down there, and just using hot water is not gonna get it, sis. So basically, what you should do is, if you're very sensitive down there, get a sensitive soap. Get a very highly sensitive soap. And they sell them everywhere, obviously. Get a sensitive soap or get a vaginal feminine wash or something down there if you do not like using scents down there. And what I do is, of course, my diet has changed. I don't put all that stuff in my body. So that, like I said, that can be a factor in why your vagina could stink as well. So maybe switch up your diet, you know, eat more healthier stuff instead of a lot of greasy stuff, a lot of sugary stuff or whatever. And what you want to do is you want to just take your bar soap or whatever you use and just really lather up your washcloth or whatever you use. Lather up your washcloth and really wash down there. Like me, I wash like at least 2 or 3 times down there. Like, honestly, because I use my bar soap. I'll let my soap sit for a little while down there while I finish washing my body, and then I'll rinse it, and then I do it again, rinse it, do it again, and then rinse it. I mean, I just wash it 3 times. Now, I'm not talking about really scrubbing to the point where, hold on, y'all. So I'm not talking about scrubbing it real hard where you irritate your skin, because if you scrub your vagina really hard or whatever, it will irritate your skin or whatever. That it will irritate down there. So you don't want to do that. But you do want to put a little pressure on when you're cleaning, and you want to get every nick and cranny of your vagina. Don't go like inside the hole or whatever, but just go like on the outside, you know, clean the inside of the lips and stuff like that. You also want to clean your butthole and your booty, like inside your booty, outside your booty. You want to get all of that, because that can be a factor too, because, you know, you do number 2 and, you know, yeah, it can be, you know, it's together, so it kind of, you know, all comes together. So you want to really, like, you want to clean your booty too, your booty hole and all of that. And another thing is, if you're not wiping properly, and this is my biggest thing when I was like growing up, I always used to wipe back to front, or I just used to pat dry. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been told to wipe front to back, but I was wiping back to front, which is not good at all. You know what I'm saying? Because that could like cause a smell too, because you're wiping all of that pee up your vagina, you know, and you can get, you know, infections, they say, like that or whatever, and it will cause odor down there because you're wiping all the pee up. So you have to wipe it backwards, you know, away from all of that. So yeah, I had got that figured out and everything like that. So make sure you're wiping correctly, you know, front to back, you know. Also, if you use, these are pretty good too. I use these two sometimes. These are Carefree panty liners. So I use these, and they're scented. So it smells like baby powder. So I use these as well in my panty line, on my panties. I also use this too. Now this is some feminine hydrating spray. It smells like deodorant, but it's not. It's for like your panties or stuff like that. So I just spray like the inside of my panties and the outside of my panties. You can also use like feminine wipes, you know, after you go to the bathroom or something, you can use your feminine wipes, and then after that you can use like the toilet paper or whatever to dry off and stuff like that. But you know, we're women, so we do a lot of stuff. You know, we have periods, we pee a lot, we, you know, we have sex, we sweat, you know, when we're working out, or when we're just, you can just, you know what I'm saying, you just, yeah, it just all happens. So you basically want to make sure that you're just really cleaning your vagina real good, you know, taking a bath. I take a bath every night and every morning. Most times I do, you know. Sometimes I'm just really tired, especially if I'm coming home from work or something. But I still take a bath at nighttime because of the job I do. I'm a janitor, so I clean a lot of buildings, and you got to clean, you know, bathrooms and trash cans and stuff like that. So I'm always taking a bath at night anyways. I take a bath in the morning too, because I feel like when you're asleep you sweat at night. Because I mean, it be hot in my house sometimes because we have the heater on, because it's cold now here in Texas, so we have the heater on, so we sweat at night, we pee through the night, you know what I'm saying, and it's a lot that goes on in the nighttime. So I take a bath in the morning time as well. So I make sure that I just clean my vagina real good with my soap, my feminine wash and everything like that. So yeah, and make sure you properly dry your vagina. Like, dry your vagina, make sure it's dry, because if it's still moist down there from after you take a shower, that can also cause, you know, odor down there because it's still wet. So you want to make sure your vagina is thoroughly dry down there, you know what I'm saying. And make sure you get regular checkups, you know, from your OB. Make sure you go get checkups, make sure you're good down there, everything is gravy, you feel me. Because the vagina, I feel like, personally, my opinion, that it's the most sensitive area on the body, you know what I'm saying. Because like, I just feel like the skin down there, not the like the outside of the lips, but the inside is the most sensitive, because it can tear easily, you know, it rips easily, you know, all that. Especially if you're shaving, we get nips down there, you know, ingrown hairs down there, so it hurts when you get all that, you know what I'm saying. So you have to be really careful down there, you know. That's like, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like you have to nurture your vagina, you know what I'm saying, because it's very sensitive. It's a very sensitive part of the body, I feel personally. So you have to really kind of like be careful when you're shaving, when you're having sexual intercourse, because there's time, I did some research where, you know, if you're having sex or whatever and your man happened to slip out and hit, you know, the walls of your vagina, it tears your vagina. Like, it can. And TMI, it happened to me before, you know what I'm saying, and it teared, you know, it could, because it's so sensitive, and it's so, I feel like the skin is just so easy rippable. I don't know. It's like a thin layer of skin. That's how I feel. And things like that will tear your vagina, you know. Like I said, don't. Maybe you should, like, I need to probably find something softer than this, than a washcloth. Maybe, because I think if you use something soft as well, you know how when babies use they washcloth, they're soft. I think that I should probably find some softer washcloths instead of these rough ones. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't even talk. These rough ones. And yeah. So I'm probably going to look into that, because I think if you use a softer one, it would be better than using the rough one down there. So that's basically what I do to keep my vagina smelling good, and everything. And so, I mean, there's going to be times where, I don't know, I just don't like having the smell down there. And it's so weird when you go to the bathroom after somebody that you can smell them after they have left the restroom. Have you ever noticed that? I have. Like, after I go in the bathroom behind somebody, you can smell them, which is so weird to me. Because I'm like, how can I smell this person after they have left the bathroom or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, it's possible. But yeah, you just really want to make sure that your vagina is really clean, taking baths, eating right. You know, if you like to shave, make sure you know, you're shaving the way the hairs grow. I've been shaving down there for years now, so I basically just shave however I shave. You know what I'm saying? Some people say to shave a certain way, but I've been doing it for years, so I just know how hard to shave, how soft to shave, where to shave, how to shave, which direction to shave. So yeah, I'm pretty good with all that down there. So, you know, that can be a factor too. But if you are a natural person who likes to, like, have hair down there, just make sure that you keep it washed. Don't just use hot water. I mean, people do their own thing. Females do their own thing. It is what it is. But if you're a person who likes to just be natural and have hair down there, you should really use a soap. And use hot water too. I'm not gonna say steaming hot water, you know what I'm saying, like will burn the skin off you, but use a nice hot water so you can know, because hot water cleans everything, so, and it sanitizes too. So make sure you use hot water when you're cleaning down there and everything. And a nice good mild soap or sensitive soap or whatever you like to wash down there. You know what I'm saying? And then I also hear that you should wear cotton panties. Silk panties will, like, bring heat, and then it will bring moisture, and then you have a smell. So they say use cotton panties. Some people like the free ball. Hey, if that's you, free ball, sis. I ain't no shame in my game. Sometimes I do free ball. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on where I'm going and everything like that. But cotton panties is the way to go, they say. Yes. So, I mean, if you guys have any questions or comments or whatever, leave them in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, you feel me? If you have any questions or, you know, suggestions, you know, maybe something that I could be doing differently or something like that or whatever. But yes. So, anyways, that's my video. Like I said again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.